Space Shuttle leaves Hubble behind. Atlantis' astronauts tenderly drop the Hubble Space Telescope overboard, sending the restored observatory off on a new voyage of discovery, and saying goodbye on behalf of the planet Earth. Hubble, considered better than new following 5 days of repairs and upgrades, will supposedly never be seen up close by humans again. This was NASA's last service call. Never say never. The shuttle and telescope had just crossed the Atlantic and were soaring 350 miles, 560 kilometers above the coast of northwestern Africa when astronaut Megan MacArthur used a robot arm to release the snares gripping Hubble. Then the shuttle slowly backed away. Hubble has been released, reported Commander Scott Altman. It's safely back on its journey of exploration as we begin steps to conclude ours. And looking back on this mission, it's been an incredible journey for us as well. Mission Control congratulated. It's wonderful to see Hubble, the most famous scientific instrument of all time, newly upgraded and ready for action. Thanks to the astronauts. With Hubble flying on its own again, the 7 astronauts looked ahead to Friday's planned landing. But first, they have to inspect their ship one last time to make sure it had not been smacked by any space junk. There is a lot of space junk floating above the Earth. The telescope's unusually high orbit had placed the shuttle and its crew at increased risk, and because of the lack of a refuge, prompted NASA to keep a rescue ship on standby until the end of the 11-day flight. During 5 consecutive days of spacewalks loaded with drama, Atlantis' crew labored tirelessly on the 19-year-old observatory. 4 men working in teams of 2 gave the telescope 2 new high-powered science instruments and a suite of other up-to-date equipment, fixed 2 broken instruments, something never before attempted in orbit. The astronauts persevered despite stuck bolts, ill-fitting gyroscopes, and flyaway shreds of insulation. NASA said the astronauts' extraordinary effort not only fixed Hubble, but should give the telescope another 5 to 10 years and allow it to reveal even more mysteries of the universe, or mysteries of the cosmos. This morning, you watch us from the pinnacle of human existence so far, representing the pinnacle of our craft and leaving Hubble at the apex of its scientific power, Hubble program officials said in a message to the crew of Atlantis. Hubble is now ready to resume its role as humankind's most powerful eyes on the universe. Yes, the Hubble Space Telescope has learned a lot about the universe, and hopefully, if all goes well, it will be able to learn more. The Hubble team hopes to resume celestial observations by the end of this summer, following an intensive series of tests. As for the Space Telescope's future, NASA says there will be no more visits. Sometime in the future, NASA will send a robotic craft to steer it back into the atmosphere and into the ocean. The spacewalkers installed a docking ring for just that purpose. Although it would seem better to keep it into space, keep it orbiting the Earth as long as possible. So never say never. That day, however, was far from the astronauts' minds as they reflected on their astounding success. It's a little bittersweet that it's over, telescope repairman Michael Massimino said late Monday after the final spacewalk. Yes, the Hubble Space Telescope has been an amazing instrument in space. And once again, all these things are connected to everything else going on around the world every day. And these are more signs of the end times, transition days. The transition is ongoing, day by day.